your LDL cholesterol is high, but you eat pretty healthy, you're not overweight, and your lab results still don't make sense. So what's going on? The truth is diet is only part of the story. In this video, I'll show you several real reasons your LDL can be high, including genetic, thyroid problem, insulin resistance, fatty liver, menopause, and even certain medication. And at the end, I'll explain when lifestyle change may be enough and when medication like a statin may actually be the safer option. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Hello everyone, I'm Dr. Hossein, an internal medicine specialist. If you ever looked at your cholesterol result and thought, I'm eating well, so why is my LDL still high? This video is for you. Let's go through 7 common causes of high LDL cholesterol and more importantly, how to think about what to do next. Section 1. Why your LDL may be high. Number 1. Genetic familial hypercholesterolemia. The first cause is genetic, and this is one of the most important ones. Some people inherit a condition called familial hypercholesterolemia or FH. In simple terms, their body cannot clear LDL cholesterol from the blood efficiently, so LDL stay high even if they eat well and take care of themselves. This is especially important to think about if your cholesterol has been high since a young age, a parent or sibling also has a very high cholesterol, or there is a family history of early heart attack or stroke. So if your LDL is very high and you're doing everything right, genetic may be part of the explanation. Number 2, hypothyroidism, an underactive thyroid. The second cause is hypothyroidism or an underactive thyroid. Your thyroid affects how your body uses energy, but it also affects how your body handles cholesterol. When thyroid hormone is low, cholesterol metabolism slows down and LDL level can rise. This is one of the most commonly missed reasons for high cholesterol, especially in a woman. And if you also have a symptom like fatigue, constipation, dry skin, feeling cold, or unexplained weight gain, then checking your thyroid becomes even more important. Number 3, insulin resistance and type 2 diabetes. Insulin resistance, and this is the big one. Insulin resistance change the way your body handles fat. It often leads to higher triglyceride, lower HDL, the so-called good cholesterol, and a more harmful cholesterol pattern overall in many people. Insulin resistance also increases the number of small, dense LDL particles, which are considered more atherogenic. So even before full diabetes develops, your cholesterol pattern may already be moving in the wrong direction. If you have an abdominal weight gain, pre-diabetes, fatty liver, or high triglycerides, insulin resistance may be part of the picture. Number 4, fatty liver disease. Fourth is fatty liver disease, especially when it's part of metabolic syndrome. Your liver plays a central role in making, processing, and clearing cholesterol. When the liver becomes fatty, that system can become less efficient. Fatty liver also commonly travels with insulin resistance, high triglyceride, excess abdominal fat, and pre-diabetes. So fatty liver may not be the only reason your LDL is high, but it can absolutely be part of broader metabolic problem behind abnormal cholesterol level. If you watched my video on fatty liver symptoms, you already know how common it is. Number 5, age and menopause in a woman. As we get older, the cholesterol level often rise, and after menopause, many women notice that LDL increase even if their diet and lifestyle haven't changed much. One reason is that estrogen has some protective effects on cholesterol metabolism. When estrogen level fall, LDL may rise more easily. So if you are a woman entering or going through menopause and your cholesterol suddenly looks worse than it's used to, that may be part of explanation. Number 6, certain medication. Some medication can rise cholesterol level. Examples include corticosteroid, and in some cases, hormone-based medication. This doesn't mean you should stop any medication on your own. It just means that if your LDL suddenly went up, it's worth reviewing your medication list with your doctor and asking whatever one of your medication could be contributing. Number 7. Yes, diet still matters. And finally, yes, diet still matters. Food high in saturated fat and trans fat can rise LDL in many people. Diet built around ultra-processed food, frequent fast food, and excess calories can also worsen your overall metabolic picture. But this is the key message of this video. If your LDL is high, don't automatically assume food is the only reason. Sometimes diet is the main driver, but sometimes the real issue is genetic, thyroid disease, insulin resistance, fatty liver, menopause, or medication, and that's why simply saying just eat better is sometimes an incomplete answer. Section 2. When is diet enough and when do you need medication? Now let's talk the practical question. If your LDL is high, when are lifestyle change enough? And when do you need medication? The answer depends on how high your LDL is and what your overall cardiovascular risk look like. When lifestyle change may be enough. If your LDL is only mildly elevated and you don't have a major risk factor like diabetes, non-heart disease, very high blood pressure, smoking, or a strong family history of early cardiovascular disease, then your doctor may recommend starting with a lifestyle change first. That usually include reducing saturated fat, increase soluble fiber, improving overall diet quietly, regular physical activity, and if needed, weight reduction. For some people, that's enough to make a meaningful difference. When medication may be necessary. But if your LDL is very high or you have a diabetes, established cardiovascular disease, familial hypercholesterolemia, or multiple cardiovascular risk factor, then lifestyle change alone may not be enough. In this situation, your doctor may recommend statin or another cholesterol-lowering medication to reduce your long-term risk of heart attack and stroke. Because at that point, the goal is not just to improve lab numbers, it's to reduce real-world cardiovascular risk. What about statin? A lot of people are understandably nervous about statin because of things they've heard online. The reality is these statins are not for everyone, but for the right patient, they can significantly reduce the risk of heart attack and stroke. Like any medication, they can have a side effect. But the real question is not, are statins good or bad? The better question is, am I kind of patient who is to benefit from them? And that decision should be based on your LDL level, whatever you have diabetes, whatever you already have a heart disease, your family history, and your overall cardiovascular risk. So, here's what I want you to take away from this. If your LDL is high, even though you feel like you are doing everything right, don't panic and don't automatically assume it's all about diet. Think bigger. Ask whatever genetic, thyroid disease, insulin resistance, fatty liver, menopause, or medication could be part of the picture. And if your LDL is significantly elevated, talk to your doctor about whatever lifestyle change are enough or whatever medication actually makes sense for your level of risk. If this video helped you understand your cholesterol result better, subscribe for more practical, evidence-based video on diabetes, heart health, fatty liver, weight loss, and internal medicine made simple. Thank you for watching and goodbye.